A question I get asked a lot is which is my tripod of choice for shooting 360? So when you're shooting 360, you need your camera gear to be as minimal as possible. It's really important to avoid the presence of any camera gear just so it doesn't ruin your shot, which is why you need a small tripod. I've seen a lot of people using big tripods, and unfortunately they're just really hard to get out of the shot later on. It involves a lot of editing in Photoshop, and it's just not ideal. You don't want to be giving yourself a whole lot of post-production work every time you shoot a photo or video. So you want to make things as easy as possible. I've tried a few tripods over the years, and my favorite tripod at the moment, and I think it will be for quite a while, is the Manfrotto Mini Pixie tabletop tripod. So I started off shooting my 360 photos and videos just putting my camera on the ground. I just placed it on the ground upright and hope for the best. Unfortunately, I ended up ruining 3 Theta S cameras because I trusted the wind, and unfortunately the wind's going to come. It's windy everywhere on Earth, so you can't just trust your camera to stand up. Even if it's a Samsung Gear 360 that comes with an inbuilt tiny little tripod, it still could blow over. So you need to be as safe as possible so you don't have to replace your 360 camera over and over like I have. So that's where a little tripod like this comes in really handy. It's a very small amount of money, and it really pays off very quickly. Keeps your camera really safe, and it's highly portable as well. Does not weigh much. It's very good quality. Like the legs are really thick, and it does have an adjustable head here, so you can angle it in whichever direction you want. So you can put it on the ground or place it on top of things. So it's ultra portable. I actually got a second one, as you can see, because I love it so much. So keep your tripod small, that's my advice. Because when your tripod doesn't take up much space in your image, it's very easy to edit out in a program like Snapseed, where I can simply use the healing function, and I just paint my finger over that little tiny tripod there, and it's gone. So it's worth investing in the tools that will help get you the best 360 photos possible. You don't need to invest a lot, just invest $20, $30, $40 in a tripod and maybe a selfie stick, and you'll be able to do almost anything you need to do. So it's definitely something you will want to consider at some point. Another great feature about a tripod like this is you can actually attach a selfie stick to it if you want to get your camera up higher. You might not always want your camera on the ground, so it's just as simple as putting it in between the tripod and the camera. Screws on like that. Most selfie sticks should have the standard tripod female 1/4 inch screw. And here we go. Now the camera is 1 meter off the ground, and the presence underneath the camera is very, very minimal. So that's going to be super easy to edit out, especially when the sun is directly above like it is now. The shadow is very minimal. These are essentially the 2 must-have accessories to your 360 camera that will allow you to do the most amazing 360 tiny planets and just regular 360 shots and video as you can. Don't need to invest a lot, just get these 2 things. Manfrotto Mini Pixie tripod and any kind of selfie stick. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this little tip. Beautiful day here in Christchurch. I'm going to go put on some sunscreen because I can feel myself becoming a lobster as we speak. Until next time, keep living your life in 360 and yeah, invest in a tripod. It's an awesome investment.